Right on time, the latest.
The dining table.
Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Zaire and the wonderful Pearl.
Hello.
And we are the dining table on Sportfm 91.9 FM. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. Can be better, but we here. We move. How about you?
What do you mean can be better?
I mean, physically, not the greatest, but, we move.
Okay.
How are you?
I would say me too, similar to how you're feeling. I'm feeling like, how can I say this in the nicest words? Let me just say SHIT.
Oh, you can say shoot.
Okay, I feel like shoot. Yeah, not shooting anybody, but I feel like shoot. So how's your week?
My week was very busy, like always, but yeah, nothing eventful, nothing new, just same work, home, life. Really? Yeah.
That's boring.
How about you?
Mine has been pretty interesting. Today,
Give us the tea.
well, let me give you all the tea today. So today we went to took a day trip to Palime to check out some stuff, and it was a long trip. I didn't sleep early last night, so I was actually feeling pretty tired because I got up like around 4:00, so I was feeling pretty tired. We spent the whole day there, came back, and like my head was like throbbing, so like I couldn't even operate. So I was like, let me just take a 30-minute nap, and I ended up taking an hour nap, and then the rest is history.
Bonsoir, bonne arrivée à tous nos auditeurs. Bienvenue sur The Dining Table, votre show en anglais. Donc, nous allons parler en anglais avec vous. Vous pouvez nous appeler sur le 92 03 60 31, 97 24 26 26 sur le 91.9 Sport FM. Donc, n'oubliez pas de nous appeler quand on va commencer à voir les sujets de conversation en anglais. Et quand vous nous appelez, parlez en anglais, s'il vous plaît. On veut devenir un peu comme le Cameroun, vous voyez, pour que le Togo parle aussi français et anglais. Comme Désiré l'a dit la dernière fois, on serait un peu vos répétiteurs d'anglais. Donc, présentement, on est en train de parler de comment notre semaine s'est passée et comment on va. Donc, à vos dictionnaires pour savoir ce que Désiré a dit.
Or you can just let them know how to greet.
Yeah. So, I feel like if they call us, they can know basic, how are you? Because if not, then they need to go back to their books.
Okay, you heard it here first. So if you call, you'll find out. But if you don't, then
you gotta call.
Open up your books.
Yeah, it ain't for free. You call up. Anyway, so lately I've been seeing a surface of people encouraging us to be delusional. What do you think about that?
What do you mean encouraging us to be delusional?
In a way that they're saying the best way to succeed is to be delusional. As like, say for example, you want to be famous or like the richest person. You should think that you're the richest person already, that you should be delusional.
I don't think that's delusional. I feel like our mind is very powerful. So our thoughts become things.
Yeah.
So if you're, for example, if you're playing a sport and you think you're the best, then you should be walking with that confidence, and like just with that confidence, it'll follow you, and then you'll actually be the best. So I don't think it's actually being delusional. It is being delusional if you're not the best, but like you're not even close to being the best, but you're walking like you're the best.
Yeah, but they say like be in a state of mind where you think whatever like you want, like when you walk into a room, believe like you're the shoot Let me not, swear. But you should believe that you're it. You're that person.
Yeah, you're him or Himothy.
Yeah. It ties into the whole soft life era that you're in. Have you been seeing it on social media?
No.
We're in a soft life where we should live in, like, do the strict minimum, like the bare minimum, but expect a maximum effect.
Hold on. So not give your 100%, but expect 100% results.
Give you 100% in a way where you're you, like you show up as you all the time, but not give you 100% in a way like you overdo it. Like, for example, they'll say, if you have a job, clock in at the exact time that you're supposed to clock in at, clock out at the exact time that you're supposed to clock out at.
Okay.
Because a lot of us like the hard life because we believe that, like, the hard life comes great success, but they're like, oh no, with soft life you can also get the success. And I get it, because at the end of the day it's the same paycheck, whether you clock in at 6 a.m. and your co-workers clocking at 9 a.m. and
Yeah, I do understand now, because people that came before us, they were the ones that were clocking in 30 minutes before the scheduled time and clocking out after, and which I think some people probably gotten pretty smart and were like, what's the point of doing this, especially if, like, you're working for an employer. You're like, definitely. Oh, you're giving up all this, your energy for the same
amount of money.
Yeah.
Like, if I have to do even more. And I learned it the hard way. I'm telling y'all, adulthood, nobody tells us how it comes. I was a one that was like, I was 30 minutes early, doing everything right. And I see people, like, around me not even trying to do. And then the one that gets the most, like, praise.
Yeah.
And I guess so. I'm like, what? Like, I'm clocking out later. I'm trying my best. I'm not sleeping for 2-3 days doing the work so I can have the work on time and everything like that. And some people come to work. They'll come out at 9 a.m., sign in their name and show their face, and then pop out and come back at 5 p.m. and write in the thing that, oh, I came at 9 a.m., pop out at 5 p.m. So, I was here. But they were not here for, like, the entire day. It's crazy.
That's how it is sometimes. I remember at one of my old employers, my direct supervisor didn't know, like, they didn't know, like, the software that we're using.
Yeah.
I knew it more than they did. So, like, they would always come for me to, like, fix when they had, like, a lot of very big issues. They'll come to me to, like, get it fixed. But I'm like, that's your job. You're the one that's supposed to be handling this, not me. You're getting paid the big bucks, not me. So I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's definitely an issue. I wonder what our listeners think about. Don't forget, we're on the 91.9 Sport FM. You can either comment or call us on the +228 92 03 60 31 97 24 26. Donc, pour nos écouteurs francophones, nous avons les mots-clés des premiers sujets dont on est en train de parler, qui est premièrement being delusional. Being delusional, c'est le fait de ne pas être là, de penser, d'être dans une autre dimension, avoir des illusions sur ce que vous êtes. C'est-à-dire, si vous pensez que vous pouvez être Beyoncé, vous pouvez devenir le meilleur artiste du monde. Pensez que vous pouvez devenir le meilleur artiste du monde. Et aussi, ça nous donne cet effet d'encouragement qui peut nous faire pousser et travailler intelligemment, pas dur, intelligemment, travailler intelligemment, mais avoir plus de succès. Et aussi, on a parlé de soft life. Soft life, ça veut dire la vie douce, une vie à l'aise, une vie tranquille, une vie sans trop d'efforts, c'est-à-dire vous apparaissez comme vous êtes et c'est tout. Donc, c'est ce dont on est en train de parler. Donc, appelez-nous sur le 92 03 60 31 97 24 26 26 pour nous dire, est-ce que vous pensez que c'est bien de vivre la vie doucement ou bien on doit aller plus vite et être un peu plus agressif avec la vie? Donc, now, what are we talking about, sire?
That's a good question. What are we talking about?
So, since we're still talking about self-life, yeah, so manifestation and its
different techniques.
Yeah.
Well, you should teach us.
No, I don't. I know about them, but I do not know. I never tried it. I don't know how it works, but I believe the basic of manifestation, which is what we talk about first, is be delusional. You have to think, like you can get it, and also scripting, which is writing down what you want, and also it gets crazy when people pop out cinnamon and papers and fire and moon. That's where they lose me, and I don't understand.
Oh, okay. I think I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Well, manifestation.
Do you manifest?
Yeah.
You do?
I have.
What's
before.
your main technique?
My main technique is to you're already seeing you're already in your mind. Like, for example, if you're taking a test, you're in your mind, you already have an A. No one's gonna.
Did you learn it? Did you learn or?
Well, when they say there's no faith without deed, it is true. You can't have all this faith and then just expect, you're out of nowhere just gonna get an A if you don't study. No, of course you have to learn and study. So you have to actually do the job to get there. But depending on how much effort you give, then that's what's gonna tell. So you have to, of course, give 100% and higher to be able to manifest such. But when I did it, I would dream about it. I would think about it every day. I'll be like, I already aced this, which I have never, by the way. So, well, I never manifest about acing stuff. I just manifest about different stuff. I want to save up for this.
Yeah.
Get this. I want to get this, and whatnot. So that's the type of manifestation that I will say that I have done, and I've seen real results.
I when I learned about manifestation, that's when I was I actually we've been doing it for a long time without knowing. When we're young, and the teachers, when we come back from summer, and the teachers are write down what you did this summer or what you're going to do, or write down where you want to be. It's a way of manifestation because you got it written down and basically speak it, because when you write it down, is much more touchable. So I feel like my manifestation technique would definitely be scripting, because I feel like it works more, because I feel like I have a lot of blocks when it comes to visualization.
Really?
Yeah, because I can visualize and be like, I want this. Oh my God, this looks good. I want it, and I'm like, but I put the buts and it just blocks and it creates something else.
So would you say the buts are doubts?
Yeah, the buts are doubts.
Okay.
Because say, for example, right now, I say, I want to pick up this microphone. I'll say yeah, I do want to pick up that microphone, but what if I get up and then I have to move the chair, and then the chair is going to make noise, and then
but can my arms reach?
Yeah, and it's all these different barriers I keep I have to figure it out. But,
all right. So let me ask you. So what if you wrote it down? What difference will that make?
The thing is, when I write it down, I think about it then and there. I close it and I move on.
Okay, so you write it, you think about it, and you just do it.
No, like I move on.
You move on.
Like I've written it. I say, oh, I want to be able to buy a car by like June 2023, for example. I write it down and that's it.
But okay, so when we're talking about you want to pick up the mic, so
that's a thought that I have like right now. But if I think about, oh, I want a car by June 2023, I'll be like, does my bank account? Well, I have to do this before. I start.
Okay. Okay.
But people can easily think, oh, I want a car by June 2023 and keep it like that,
Okay.
and move on like that without thinking about all the real life situation that might happen. But I do think about the real life situations that might happen.
So now my question is, you mentioned about cinnamon and all this. How does that tie into all so
Manifestation?
yeah, where
so I am just a messenger. First, let me put a big disclaimer. Don't go try it at home, please. If you want to, you can do it. But me personally, I did not try it, so I don't know what it brings to your house.
exactly? She's just saying that do it at your own risk. I didn't tell you to do it.
So apparently, you can use cinnamon, rub it in your hands, and you will get infinite amount of money.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you? Oh, you said you haven't.
No.
tried it.
I'm not about that life.
Who
And
in
there's
their right
also
minds?
there's also another technique called the Grabovoi codes. So there's codes to the universe according for each things that you want. So there's a code for wealth, there's a code for health, there's a code for money. So you write down the code, say the code is something, but you can Google it. You can Google Grabovoi codes. And you write down the codes, whether you want to write it on your hands or write it on a piece of paper and put it in your purse. Basically, you put it in your purse and you just keep getting that money.
Okay, now that is some
Yeah, it ties in into something else.
esoteric, some ancient. I don't know where it
Yeah.
comes from, but hey, whoever does this and it works,
Yeah.
shout out to you.
But they're really romanticizing manifestation, and they're romanticizing it to the point that it's kind of let's be honest, it's kind of something that us African we do.
What is that?
Voodoo.
Oh, don't say that word. No, that's when you say that word to people, they start.
Yeah.
People
Why
start
though?
shaking.
No, why?
Because it's at some point I feel like, well, in my thought, I feel like originally it started as like the law of the land.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, you're living in like a group or a family setting, and then somebody like steals your shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't know who stole it. So you go to the people that do the voodoo, and then they do their little thing, and then they find out who does it, and then they punish them. And maybe at some point it got like really severe. So like instead of like the judgment is just made then and there. So if you do it, they tell you whoever did it, tell the truth now, because if we do this thing, the person who did it is gonna die. So it got to that. And then people start using it to like kill their neighbors and do that. And then,
But what about the other side of voodoo? Because if we're talking about the romanticism of manifestation, what do you think about the other side of voodoo, which is that side where, for example, the cinnamon and burning sage and talking to water and drinking that water, or putting a piece of paper under the water overnight so you drink it the next day and whatever you wrote can come true? What about that side? Don't you think that is kind of like voodoo? Like it's
I feel like everything's voodoo.
so there's a white side to it and
Yeah, there's.
But why, when do white people do it, we call it manifestation technique?
I feel like it's just it's white people. Like anything they do is
But they won't tell us the spirits that comes, and like they tell us later on, but they don't tell us the spirit that comes and the barrier that can break everything, within that. Because I do believe there's like but as soon as white people do it, we're cool. Because I believe like those manifestation technique, like that's like voodoo, Like,
yeah,
it's voodoo. Like
it is.
You're breaking spices and
Yeah.
all of that.
At the end of the day, so why I said all that is voodoo is because all this, so like everything that we see in the physical has like a direct explanation in the spiritual, which the white folks converted, they say science. So I remember they did a study where you say words to, like, there's water, and then you say words to it. So you say like love, I appreciate you, I'm grateful, nice words.
Yeah.
And they compared it to saying like dirt, like you're
mean
ugly,
words.
blah, blah, blah. And then they show like the snowflakes molecules like deforming and all that. So I feel like all that is actual. Well, yes, it's voodoo, but it's spiritual. It's also
because as soon as a black person does it, it has a different connotation to it.
Yeah,
and like right now, I said voodoo, and you shivered. You were like,
yeah,
don't say,
because that's what we were. So the white folks are the greatest marketers in the world. Like, they are so good at it. They were able to market white Jesus on us and made us believe that. Like, the first white person I saw, I thought he was Jesus. So, like, all the stuff that they do, they were able to, like, let the world know that, hey, this is what you're supposed to do. This is the actual way. Don't look at that stuff that they're doing. It's dark. It's blah, 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 blah. And, yeah.
It's crazy how they take everything from us and make it better.
They make it better?
Not make it better, but, like, advertise it better.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because I seriously don't believe that they're the ones that came up with manifestation and all this different. And the moon and the sun and the moon coming up, and they have a different type of moon. If the moon is full, you should do this, you should do that. That's definitely some.
They learned that from us.
Yeah.
We taught them that.
But now I think we're hating against ourselves because now if somebody says, oh, that's what I'm doing, they're going to be, you're practicing voodoo?
Yeah, they did that, took what we taught them, and they're practicing, and they were like, oh, let's teach them about Christianity and tell them, hey, they said don't do that because
definitely.
It's a shame, though.
And all of that is just to get out of poverty.
Get out of poverty?
Yeah, all manifestation and all of that is to get out of poverty.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think...
You don't think being delusional or like having manifestation technique and not believing that they'll have a spiritual like repercussion on you, it's just to get out of poverty?
No.
What do you think it is?
I feel like the real reason why people do this is the reason why they do anything. It's the root of all evil. What's the root of all evil?
I think most of the times it might say to get out of poverty, because I don't understand why you'll go out of your way, for example, to crush cinnamon and all of that.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So why do people want to get out of poverty?
Because they feel like
why do
being
people
rich
want money?
Is better. Because they feel like rich people live better. Like,
that's
if we
the only
see
reason?
What do you think? Why?
It's women. That's the root of all evil. Women are the root of all evil. People go out looking for money because of women. People want to be rich.
How did we get to this?
Because we're talking about why people like want to get out of poverty. Why people are doing all this is because women.
Oh my God. How do we get to that?
It is.
How do we get to that conclusion? Please, I need y'all to call and tell us. Do you think Zaire is right to think that the reason why we're doing all this manifestation and what about women?
They're the root of all evil. That's why people are doing.
No. So you think women are doing manifestation techniques because?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, you said it.
Now you have me thinking. I'm like, so why would a woman do this? Put cinnamon in their hands and rub it to get money? Well, to be honest, I don't know. That's a good question. I can't answer that. Maybe I'm gonna take this week and I'm gonna go ask around,
contemplate on it,
and then I'll come back with the answer the next week. So everybody, make sure that you call to help me out to give your insight, what you think, because
we're still on the 91.9 Sport FM, and you can call us on the 92 03 60 31 97 24 26 26. Donc, ce dont on parlait, c'est la manifestation et ses différentes techniques. Donc, si vous savez c'est quoi la manifestation, c'est ça, vous manifestez ce que vous voulez dans votre vie. Donc, les Blancs, on va dire les Blancs, les Européens, les Américains de couleur blanche, ont développé de différentes techniques pour attirer ce que vous voulez dans votre vie. Et ces techniques, parfois, sont un peu extrêmes, comme tu peux écrire sur un bout de papier la personne que tu aimes et mettre des trucs sur ça, brûler. Tu peux utiliser la cannelle, mettre ça dans tes mains pour pouvoir produire de l'argent. Il y a des chiffres que tu peux mettre dans ton sac. Mais quand vous essayez, ne dites pas que je vous ai envoyé un. Essayez à votre propre risque. C'est ça que j'ai dit, j'ai précisé. Essayez à votre propre risque. Ne venez pas dire que, je n'ai rien dit. Je vous dis juste. Donc, on est en train de parler du fait que quand les Blancs font tout ça là et nous montrent ça sur les réseaux sociaux comme TikTok et YouTube, pourquoi est-ce que on aime bien le faire, on essaye jusqu'à ce qu'on ne parle des résultats, mais quand un gars noir qui fait du voodoo vient nous montrer comment avoir de l'argent, on trouve que c'est mauvais, c'est de la magie noire, c'est pas bon. Sincèrement, vous pouvez nous appeler sur le 92 03 60 31 ou le 97 24 26 26 pour nous dire ce que vous en pensez. Si vous pensez réellement que la manifestation est carrément différente de la pratique du voodoo, la pratique des trucs autochtones qu'on faisait avant et tout, dites-nous. Et aussi, on parlait du fait que tout ceci est pour résolver un seul problème qui est la pauvreté. C'est au fait une manière de penser pour résolver la pauvreté. C'est pour cela qu'on essaie tous ces trucs de manifestation, tous ces trucs. Mais en fait, on ne sait pas à quel esprit on attire. Donc, de faire un peu attention. Et Zaire, il a dit que la raison pour laquelle on pense tout le temps à l'argent, c'est pas pour sortir de la pauvreté, mais pourtant que c'est à cause des femmes. Donc, il a dit de nous appeler pour nous dire si vous pensez réellement, si c'est à cause des femmes que tout le monde vient à manifester de l'argent dans leur vie. Bien sûr, je suis pas d'accord parce que je comprends pas. Il a dit que c'est les femmes, c'est les femmes qui sont le problème. Donc, c'est ça. Donc, on est toujours sur le 91.9 Sport FM et appelez-nous pour nous dire vos opinions. Alors, pour l'instant, on continue.
So, what song are we playing right now?
So, music time, music news, let's go. So, Cardi B just dropped her music video of a song that she released 3 weeks ago, but now it's getting much more traction this week, which is called Hot, SHIT.
Hot Shoot?
You can take it like that.
That song was nice.
Yeah, what's your favorite verse? Is it Lil Durk's or Kanye? I won't even ask for Cardi B.
Yeah, nobody. I don't even think anybody's like worried about Cardi B. She was just there because it was her
What?
song.
It's her song.
Yeah, so we will allow that. But if I'm listening to a song, I'm skipping to the next verse, and I'll listen to
Oh my
Dirk's
God.
verse and then Kanye's verse.
It's crazy since we're speaking about like manifestation of money. The song is literally about getting that money.
Oh, that's what it's about?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Oh. I didn't even hear the lyrics. I was
Whose lyrics do you want? This is that block music. This is a drop location, drop it up music.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
not Lil Durk's, because that's all about the little ratchet stuff.
Basically, Kanye was like, Pinky swore you ain't scared when you heard Ye appeared. I'ma hop out of the bushes, me and Pusha kill ya man. I'm just saying now, start to get used to the pain. Till one day I said, F it. Brought my masseuses on the plane. While you playing, reaching the game, lose a hand where you stand. Where was Jay at? Where was them at? Were you done that? He's hurt.
Yeah, he sounds very hurt.
He's
about
hurt.
what his brother did to him.
He's hurt.
He needs to get over it, to be honest. Just get over it.
He's hurt.
It happens. He just needs to move on.
Anyways, donc ça c'était Cardi B featuring Kanye West et Lil Durk. Et pour les paroles, ils sont... Mais Cardi B, elle parlait de gagner de l'argent. Vous savez, habituellement, comment être la bad bee. Comment, tu vois, avancer dans la vie. C'est toujours ça. Elle parle de ça. Vous connaissez la base, quoi. Après, il y a Kanye West. Lui, il est un peu blessé de ce que son frère lui a fait. Donc, si vous ne savez pas ce que son frère lui a fait, appelez pour que ça vous dise. OK. Pour le prochain, the next thing is we have a new UK girl group that is on our radar. They call...
Whose radar?
Everybody's radar.
Not mine.
Why not?
I'll be listening to no UK.
I love UK
Really?
music. I love UK music.
Are you
I
okay?
would say now. I feel like I can listen to UK. I UK trap music. I can get with that. Even my brother likes UK drill better than. Like you get tired. If it wasn't for Pop Smoke, Americans will not be on my radar.
Give me a name of an artist.
Oh, there's a lot. I don't have their name from the top of my head. But if I have to, I'll say H or
What about what's it? I don't know if
their names are
still sings, but there's one called Tiny Tempa.
Oh no, I don't. I feel like he's a long goner.
What about Stormzy?
Yeah, Stormzy is like he's global now.
Yeah.
He makes kind of global music, so I
Yeah.
cannot really base him in the UK because everybody listens to Stormzy kind of.
True.
Yeah, so this UK girl group is on like coming up. They are on the coming up in the music industry, and they came up with one of their first single, which is called Cardboard Box, which is about getting over your ex. But now they came up with a new song lately, 6 days ago, and it's called Immature. So we're going to have a listen to it now. Donc, récemment, il y a un nouveau groupe de filles qui sont de l'Angleterre, pardon. Ils sont de l'Angleterre. Elles sont nouvelles. On ne les connaît pas bien encore, mais genre, les gens sont en train de les écouter un peu. Donc, elles ont fait sortir une chanson récemment qui s'appelle Immature et on va écouter. Donc, nous sommes toujours sur le 91.9 Sportfm sur The Dining Table et la chanson que nous venons d'écouter, Immature, du nouveau groupe anglais qui est en train d'un peu monter sur les toiles, parle des garçons immatures qui... Pourquoi tu m'arrêtes?
Are you okay?
The way you straight up looked at me when I said immature boys.
No.
Bref, des garçons qui sont immatures, qui disent qu'ils veulent faire ça, ils veulent ci, ils veulent comme ça, ils veulent cette vie, mais ne font absolument rien absolument nada à propos de ça. So that's what the song is about, Zaire. What you have to say about that? Your reaction got me.
I feel like that's very disrespectful of how they would make a song talking about immature boys.
Boys are very mature.
Girls are immature too.
No, boys are more immature.
Trust me, I know some girls that are very immature, and I'm not gonna say their names.
No, but like most of the time, boys are immature. Like it's even scientifically proven that boys are boys until the age of like 26, 27. So
really?
They're kids. They're boys. They're
Okay.
boys. And the funny part is even when they get in a relationship and they have a wife, they will become a boy. That's why it's very hard to be in a relationship, because basically you're having an extra child.
No, I don't think that's it.
You don't think cooking, feeding somebody is like you're feeding somebody else's child, just that you've been given you chose the responsibility to feed somebody child that you like.
That has nothing to do with maturity and immaturity.
No, yeah, from the beginning, from the get go, in the usual set, boys are very mature most of the times. But when they get in a relationship, they, not everywhere, but within that relationship, they decrease the amount of things they can do for themselves because they have a woman.
Okay, I see what you mean. So they're getting provided with a lot of stuff. So
like say for example, you can cook, right?
Yeah.
And then you get a woman. Tell me, are you going to get into the kitchen?
Hell no, I'm not stepping. Nope, my foot's
exactly,
not
but
in
you can do it
at all.
You're physically able to do it, aren't you?
I am very able to do it, but I choose not to.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
But it doesn't mean I'm immature.
No, you're not immature, but when you're in a relationship, you act immature.
No, you act. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true, because I'm not gonna lie. When I'm sick, I take care of myself, but when I'm in a relationship and I'm sick,
you better take care.
Shoot, it's a baby that you're taking care of.
You better take care of me. Anyway, so before we go to the trending song of the week, I wanted to go in Are We That Bored? So Are We That Bored is a segment where we speak about things that people are speaking about a little bit too much, that makes us think like, are we that bored? Don't we have anything else to speak about? So in this week's episode of Are We That Bored, Khloe Kardashian is having a second baby with Tristan Thompson.
Really?
Yeah, by surrogacy, and everybody's mad.
Wow.
Why are y'all mad? Anyways, that's the news I have for you.
So why are we mad?
We're mad because apparently she shouldn't be with him anymore. That is disgusting. He cheated on her
multiple times.
But that's still her business. I think we should give it a rest.
Maybe he's mature now.
It's been 2 years. Give it a rest. Because we're not in a relationship. Whatever we see online, we don't know what is going on.
Yeah.
We don't know how he's treating her closed door. We don't know how he's covering up what he did, what he's, and we don't know if she's also an angel. Let me just preface by saying that we don't know if she's like a really good woman that's just, oh my God, you're cheating on me. We do not know that. We only know what they show us.
You know what else we don't know?
Tell me.
We also don't know that O.J. Simpson's her daddy.
Oh. We are really bored. We are absolutely bored. I don't know what you think. Do you think we are bored?
Yeah, I think we're bored. Everybody needs to go figure out what they're eating tonight. Figure out.
We need to get new jobs.
Yeah, get
extra
new jobs. Go take care of your kids.
Please do.
Yeah, go take care of other people's kids too.
Because we're caring so much about other people's life, and it's crazy. Présentement, on est dans notre section du show qui est Est-ce qu'on s'ennuie? On s'ennuie beaucoup parce que à la fin de la journée, on ne sait pas ce qui se passe derrière les portes fermées.
C'est vrai?
Yeah. So, Do we have anything going on when it comes to sport?
We do have. Well, we have some drama going on in the NBA where the Lakers, they have a player named.
Wait, I need my usual noise. My usual. How
Okay.
do basketball noise go? You're going to.
When you shoot, it goes swish.
Okay, so to get into the sport news segment, we're going to go swish.
Or yeah. All right, sport news segment. Swish. So yeah, there's Russell Westbrook that he plays for the Lakers, and last season he had a horrible game. So now they're looking at options of trading him, and he feels like he's still a good player. His agent and everybody feels like he's a good player. But everybody knows damn well that he is not who he used to be, and he doesn't match up and mesh with that team. So there's reports that, rumors that the Lakers are trying to trade him for other players. And yesterday, the news broke out that he parted ways with his longtime agent. And that shocked everybody because the agent came out with a statement saying blah, blah, blah. They've been through all this. He feels like he can still do this. So everybody's like, why would he fire his agent? What did his agent do? But it's all behind closed doors, so nobody's sharing inside information. So that's what's happened in that world. But we've got some trending stuff.
In other sport news, also when it comes to women football,
Oh, okay.
England beat Norway with 8-0.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know whether
I'm also speechless.
yeah, me. I don't even know whether to
8-0.
be happy, whether to be sad, whether to be amazed.
It's okay to be speechless sometimes.
Well, yeah.
It's definitely fine to be speechless. So, anyways, football is coming home. It's coming home. It's
lied.
coming home. But they could. Anyways, we're going to.
Like we spoke about this manifestation and all this. You can't trust them. They're the best marketers in the world. So they're gonna market that they created it.
Anyways, one day we'll find out.
All right.
So, to close off, thank you very much for listening. Merci beaucoup de nous avoir écoutés. On espère que la prochaine fois, vous allez nous appeler. Sire, what do you have to say?
I just want to ask about TikTok.
Oh, yeah, we're going to close out with the song, the trending song of TikTok.
Oh, are we going to dance? Is there a dance?
Yeah,
to it?
we're going to dance. You guys have to go and follow us on Instagram and TikTok and all of that. And we're going to show you the dance that we do to this song that we're about to play that's trending on TikTok this week.
And what's our Instagrams? Well, mine is at Zaire.mp4.
Mine is Piaper.
How do you spell it?
Pyapearl.
Okay.
They're not gonna make that name.
Really?
Yeah.
How did? Okay. Well, I'll ask her another day because I've always wondered where that combination came from.
I'll tell you where it came from. But they have to call me to figure it out. It ain't for free.
Yeah. You hear that first.